Good morning and welcome to Newslines for Tuesday, January the 14th, 2014. My name is Nat Nakavisut. In today's top stories, the Defense Ministry reaffirms that the military will not stage a coup d'etat. And in business news, Thailand's gross domestic product or GDP is expected to grow as low as 2.7%. Now let's take a look at today's headlines. Permanent Secretary of the Defense Ministry, General Nipat Thonglek, has reassured that the military will not stage a coup d'etat, while urging the press to be careful when presenting news. General Nipat commented that the capital's main security during Bangkok's mass rally by the People's Democratic Reform Committee, or the PDRC, would be provided by the Royal Thai Police, while the military would only reinforce backup, particularly on the medical units and officials providing facilities for rally-affected Bangkok residents. When asked about the possibility of a coup, General Nipat quoted the Army Chief General Prayut Chan-o-cha's reply, reassuring that the public can rule out the likelihood. He later dismissed the rumor, saying that he deployed soldiers in the capital or to protect the protesters from the crowd control police. General Nipat also urged the media to be careful when presenting news and refraining from using words that may further cause rifts among the people. The Center for Administration of Peace and Order, or CAPO, has prohibited vehicles which carry concrete blocks and loudspeakers from entering 14 roads in inner Bangkok. 6 main junctions and many important places are declared as restricted areas. National Police Chief and CAPO Director, Police General Adun Saengsingkaew, on Sunday signed the center's announcements concerning anti-government mass rallies on January the 13th. The announcements ban the vehicles with articles which can disrupt authorities' security operations, such as sand, concrete blocks, gunny sacks, bamboo sticks, tires, and more than 1 kilowatt loudspeakers. The vehicles are not allowed to run on the following roads unless otherwise permitted. Number 1. Rajasima Road from Rundudi to Petkasem Junctions. Number 2. Pisanulog Road from Wangdang to Yomarat. Number 3. U Thong Nai Road from U Thong Nai Junction to the Royal Plaza. Number 4. Likit Road. Number 5. Rama 5 from Manothai to Sukhothai Junction. Number 6. Sukhothai Road from Rundudi to Sukhothai Junction. Number 7. Ratchavithi Road from Gan Ruan to Ratchathevi Junction. Number 8. Ratchadamneun Nok Road from Phra Roop to Joporo Junction. Number 9. Thanon Luk Luang Road from Wisukam Naruman Bridge to Thewakam Bridge. Number 10. Pichai Road from Kattayani Junction to Ratchavithi Road. Number 11. Nakhon Sawan Road from Pisanulog Junction to Thewakam Bridge. Number 12. Siyutaya Road from Wat Benjamabopit to Thewakam Bridge. Number 13. Nakhon Pathom Road. Number 14. Krung Kasem Road from Pracha Kasem to Thewakam. The restricted areas declared by the CAPO include Saladang Junction, Pathumwan Junction, Ratchaprasong Junction, Asok Junction, the Victory Monument and surrounding areas, and Ratchadamneun Klang Road from Kok War Junction to Ratchadamneun Nok and Joporo Junction. Furthermore, individuals or groups of people are prohibited from entering 8 important places unless allowed by authorities. They are the Government Complex, the Cat Telecom Headquarters on Jaeng Watthana Road, the TOT Office on Jaeng Watthana Road, the Thaicom Satellite Station in Nonthaburi Province, the Thaicom Satellite Earth Station in Lat Lum Kaew, the Cat Telecom Office in Bang Rak, the Office of the Aeronautical Radio of Thailand, and the Police Club. The Public Health Ministry has set up medical centers at 26 locations in Bangkok amid the protests by the People's Democratic Reform Committee, or the PDRC. Public Health Minister Pradit Sinthawanarong said the ministry would do its best to take care of all people, regardless of who they were or which side they took, adding that he had contacted all medical agencies in Bangkok to be fully prepared for all circumstances and unexpected incidents. According to him, there are a total of 26 medical centers around the capital to assist the people. Those who may need medical attention are encouraged to call 1646, 1669 or 02-354-8222, 24 hours a day. The Public Health Ministry also indicated that some people might be mentally disturbed by the ongoing protests, while suggesting that everyone take sufficient rest and talk to friends and family in a bid to relieve stress. Over 6,000 taxis at Suvarnabhumi Airport will provide 24-hour service to passengers in Bangkok during the PDRC rally. Orange stickers will be attached on all airport taxis. Coordinator of the Public Taxi Drivers Group at Suvarnabhumi Airport, Pattawi Mirad, said orange stickers will be attached on all airport taxis and asked the Anti-Government People's Democratic Reform Committee, or the PDRC, to allow them passage to drive passengers to their destinations. Suvarnabhumi Airport also arranged a special parking lot which can accommodate more than 3,000 cars. Cars will be able to park there free of charge. As for people who need to travel to the airport, Ms. Pattawi said people can take shuttle buses from the parking site to the first floor of the passenger terminal to commute on to the airport link into the city. The airport has also arranged extra shuttle buses service to nearest BTS SkyTrain stations at On Nut and Lat Krabang. Commuters can take the shuttle buses from Gate 3 on the first floor of the passenger terminal. As for air travelers, they are suggested to spare at least 4 hours to Suvarnabhumi Airport or resort to Airport Rail Link, BTS SkyTrain or MRT underground train to avoid traffic congestion. The Bangkok Mass Transit Authority, or the BMTA, is accommodating all commuters during big rallies organized by the anti-government protesters at various parts of Bangkok through changes of 137 bus routes. Expressway exits are also rearranged to allow for detour, while shuttle buses are provided to connect with other forms of public transportations. Acting Director of BMTA, Nared Bunpiam, disclosed that bus routes are being rerouted to ensure conveniences for more than 850,000 commuters who rely on bus services in 137 routes affected by the big rallies. BMTA coordinated with several agencies, especially Expressway Authority of Thailand, or EXAT, to rearrange 24 entrances and exits and add lanes to allow buses to make U-turns back onto expressways. Moreover, 41 parking spots are designated as connecting points for commuters who would like to take BTS SkyTrains, MRT subways, or boat services with shuttle buses available. The parking lots will be available to serve 18,000 cars per day. For more information, please contact 1348 hotline around the clock. Early voting for Thai expatriates have already kicked off and will run until January the 26th, ahead of the general election inside the country on February the 2nd. The Foreign Ministry has disclosed that the Overseas Election Coordination Center is in charge of assisting such voting in 68 countries around the world. According to Director General of the Department of Information and spokesperson of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Sek Wannamethi, 160,000 voters living outside of Thailand have registered for the advance balloting for the February 2nd general election. The Overseas Election Coordination Center has been working closely with 92 Thai embassies in 68 countries to ensure transparency. Voters living abroad can cast their votes by either visiting polling stations located at embassies or designated spots in their countries of residence, or mailing in their ballots. Ballots and ballot boxes have been sent to all designated locations since January the 3rd. Countries where the polling will be held today include Belgium, Russia, Taiwan, and Czech Republic. However, polling stations have different instructions, details, and timeframes. Eligible voters should visit www.consular.go.th for more information. The Internal Security Operations Command Region 4 has revealed that violence in the southern border provinces has decreased in the last 3 months, and that the situation in the area is improving accordingly. Fourth Army Area Commanding General Lieutenant General Sakon Chintragoon issued a statement about the Internal Security Operations Command Region 4 Forward Command's performance during the last 3 months from October to December 2013. He said that the agency has worked continuously with all relevant sectors to solve problems in the southern border provinces through internal security and development work. The 4th Army Area Commanding General said the situation in the area has improved accordingly. From October to December 2013, there were a total of 192 incidents, including 79 internal security incidents that resulted in 120 fatalities and 253 injuries. When comparing the figures from October to December 2013 with figures from the same period of 2012, it can be seen that casualties have decreased. The 4th Army Area Commanding General added that the statistics of incidents and casualties have decreased since 2004. He said that insurgents have not reduced their attempts to use the opportunity when Thailand is experiencing political turmoil to carry out acts of unrest. Bombings as well as ambushes of both security forces and civilians continue to be carried out. And that's it for our first segment. But coming up next, Thailand's Consumer Confidence Index in December has plunged to the lowest level in 2 years. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these messages.
Open the world of information. Embrace public participation. Present Thainess to the world. New dimension of the government's public relations. The 80th anniversary of the Public Relations Department. Creative media for the society. Mobilizing Thailand towards the ASEAN community.
เมื่อมนุษย์ทำลายสมดุลทางธรรมชาติแล้วมนุษย์ก็เป็นผู้ประสบภัยพิบัติจากธรรมชาติร่วมสร้างอนาคตลดภัยพิบัติระดมพลังพลิกฟื้นคืนผืนป่าในทุกชุมชนทั่วประเทศ
For those who have Android smartphones, you can download a PRD News application by searching for PRD News English in Play Store. That way, you can stay up to date with the latest happenings in Thailand.
Welcome back. You're watching Newsline. Let's now take a look at what's happening in the world of business. Kasikorn Research Center Public Company Limited, or K-Research, has predicted that the current political turmoil, if prolonged, might set Thailand's gross domestic product, or GDP, growth back to 2.7%. President of the K-Research, Chao Keng-chon, told the press that how much the nation's economic growth would be affected by the gathering of the People's Democratic Reform Committee, or the PDRC, depends on how much the rally would cripple the capital's businesses. Currently, Bangkok generates 10 billion baht worth of businesses daily, or 1/3 of the country's overall GDP. Nonetheless, Mr. Chao said that further observation is needed to determine rally's effects on the economy, adding that a prolonged rally or violent turnout would drag the GDP down even lower. But initially, the center projected this year's GDP at 2.7% if there is no new administration within the first half of the year. However, the yearly GDP could be as high as 3.7% if a new government is formed and be able to kickstart some investment projects. As for the capital and monetary markets, Mr. Chao said that aside from the internal politics, other key factors lie in the U.S. economic figures and the Federal Reserve's quantitative easing measures. The various supermarkets in Bangkok have enough supplies for the city's residents, despite the People's Democratic Reform Committee or the PDRC's sealing off some of Bangkok's key streets. According to Internal Trade Department Director General Somchat Soithong, recent random inspections at department stores located in the proximity to the rally sites have shown that commodity prices remain at the normal level. The PDRC's gathering would not affect goods distribution to supermarkets in Bangkok, and both the department stores and the SME retailers have in stock ample supplies to last the rally period. Mr. Somchat also said that the PDRC had promised the Commerce Ministry that it would not obstruct trucks delivering goods to department stores and retailers. He urged those who live in Bangkok to refrain from hoarding commodity goods and food supplies, as most of the supermarkets would open as usual during the Bangkok rally. According to the University of Thai Chamber of Commerce, Thailand's Consumer Confidence Index in December has plunged to the lowest level in 2 years on the back of ongoing political conflicts. Kun Paladda Mungsiri has the detail.
The UTCC's Center for Economic and Business Forecasting said that the index contracted consecutively for the past 9 months and fell to 73.4 points in December from 75 points in the previous month. Economic confidence dropped to 63.2 from 65, and confidence on political stability also plummeted to the 76-month low from 53.1 points in November to be at 46.6 points. The center noted that prolonged political rallies, which triggered occupations of key government offices, have severely eroded consumer confidence despite the House dissolution and the setting up of a general election. Domestic turmoil coupled with concerns over global economic uncertainty, rising fuel costs, and declining export figures impacted the sale of property, vehicles, and tourism products. SMEs are hardest hit by curbed domestic demand, as their investment index shrunk the most in 90 months. The center predicted that consumption index may recover during the second quarter this year once political tension eases. Overall, the Thai economy is expected to remain fragile in the first quarter, and growth will be as low as 1 to 2% in the fourth quarter of last year. According to survey results, the Bangkok mass gathering on January the 13th has worried most business operators and has resulted in shrinking number of tourist arrivals. Many airlines have canceled flights to Bangkok from January 13th onwards, and travelers have canceled hotel bookings and package tours. The siege will reduce public spending by 5 to 10% or by up to 500 million baht per day. If Bangkok is occupied for 2 weeks, up to 10 billion baht of revenue will be lost. Lost revenue from tourism will account for around 200 to 500 million baht per day. The center warned that if Bangkok is in fact under siege for 2 weeks, the country will lose a total of 20 billion baht. Paladda Mungsiri reporting.
We will now take another quick break. Newsline will be right back with more news.
Open the world of information. Embrace public participation. Present Thainess to the world. New dimension of the government's public relations. The 80th anniversary of the Public Relations Department. Creative media for the society. Mobilizing Thailand towards the ASEAN community.
เมื่อมนุษย์ทำลายสมดุลทางธรรมชาติแล้วมนุษย์ก็เป็นผู้ประสบภัยพิบัติจากธรรมชาติร่วมสร้างอ นาคตลดภัยพิบัติระดมพลังพลิกฟื้นคืนผืนป่าในทุกชุมชนทั่วประเทศ
For those who have Android smartphones, you can download a PRD News application by searching for PRD News English in Play Store. That way, you can stay up to date with the latest happenings in Thailand.
Welcome back. You're still with us on Newsline. Continuous heavy rain and forest runoffs in Narathiwat province have caused the Sungai Golok River to burst its banks, inundating agricultural and residential areas underwater of 1.25 meter deep. Although the rain has stopped, the 3-day heavy rain has already caused severe damages to at least 11 sub-districts in 3 districts of Narathiwat province. 13 districts are currently living in gloomy weather. Wang district has seen around 40 to 60 centimeters flood leading to school closure, while Sukhirin district suffered from 60 to 80 centimeters flood, causing damages to 162 rai of fruit orchards and cutting off 14 roads in the area. Sungai Golok district suffered the most with 100 to 120 centimeters flood in 6 communities. Most residents evacuated to stay at temporary evacuation centers in the area. Mr. Tiwa Panmaisi, the chief of the Lampang Meteorological Office, has issued warning about colder weather in Lampang province. He reported that due to a high-pressure front that remains in place over the northern part of Thailand and the South China Sea, temperatures in the province are expected to remain low. Mr. Tiwa added that another cold weather front from China is expected to cover the northern part of Thailand from January the 13th through the 16th, resulting in temperatures in Lampang dropping by another 2 to 3 Celsius. Thick fog is expected in the area as well. Therefore, local residents in the northern region and Lampang province have been advised to prepare themselves to handle the weather condition. The Department of Cultural Promotion under the Ministry of Culture has registered Pita Khon or the Ghost Festival as one Thailand's cultural heritage items in 2013. Kun Palada Mungsiri has the detail.
The registration is intended to prepare Thailand for the ratification of the UNESCO Convention for the Safeguarding of the Intangible Cultural Heritage in the future. The Ministry of Culture will submit Thailand's Intangible Cultural Heritage draft legislation to the Cabinet for consideration in order to support the country's ratification of the UNESCO Convention for the Safeguarding of the Intangible Cultural Heritage. In 2013, the Department of Cultural Promotion has registered 68 items in Thailand's national treasures, which are divided into 7 areas: performing arts, craftsmanship, literature, sports, social rituals and festivals, knowledge, and practices about nature and the universe, and language. Pita Khon is listed in the social rituals and festivals category. Regarded as one of the most famous festivals in Thailand, it is held in June or July in the northeastern province of Loi. Pita Khon is an important folk and merit-making event in Dan Sai district. Many Thais from other areas of the country and foreign visitors also come to enjoy this merry occasion each year. This festival is combined with Bun Bang Phai, or the Rocket Festival. Bun Bang Phai is a rainmaking rite and is also meant to worship the guardian of the city pillar. The rite is believed to bring about abundant rain, good crops, and happiness. This event features the procession of participants wearing ugly but colorful ghost masks with very pointy noses. Some people believe that the festival is called Pita Khon because participants in the procession of ghosts wears the mask resembling corn masks. The participants are male youths and adults. They dress up as spirits in costumes with holes large enough to put their hands through. The art of making pitakhorn masks has been passed on from generation to generation. In the old days, the fearful masks were made of coconut trunks, painted with bright colors. Today, they are made of hard paper with a hat made of a glutinous rice bamboo container worn upside down. The Pitakhorn festival takes place over 2 days. Some people compare this festival to Halloween for Western people. Apart from Pitakhorn, among other cultural heritage items listed as national treasures in 2013 are Lam Tat, which is a communal performance, Homalit rice or Thai jasmine rice, Khao Lam or sticky rice cooked in a hollowed-out bamboo stalk, and Pa Khao Ma or loincloth. The Ministry of Culture stressed the need to safeguard the nation's cultural heritage and create a database of heritage items for the younger generation in order to preserve them and prevent them from disappearing from local communities. Palada Muang Sidi reported.
And that wraps up today's edition of Newsline. For any comments or suggestions, please feel free to email us at newsline.nbt@gmail.com. And before we say goodbye, we'll take you to Chiang Mai Zoo to see Panda Lin Hui, who's having her second baby. Have a wonderful day. สวัสดีครับ